So we have 5 lights and we are away. Looks like Jan got a pretty good start as well. Looks like Like is going to be battling AJ into the first corner. AJ jumping around a little bit, cutting the corner there. Leica being pushed wide, but it looks like they're okay. Leica coming back on track, almost crashing into AJ there, but it looks like these guys are okay for now, as AJ looks like he's ghosting there, so he might have some network issues. Leica is looking on the outside on the entry into turn 3, manages to make it through nice and clean there. Rosowski in 3rd place already, and AJ in 4th. Now Jan got a very clean start. He can pull away quite quickly if he can keep his consistency up here, but right now it's been pretty steady. We have Tommy dropping down 1 place and Santi making up a place, and then we have Izat, and Izat dropping all the way down. Something's happened to Izat. What is it? Where is he? He's gone off into turn 4 there. He's gone really deep and come off. Hopefully he's not got any damage. Let's wait for a better cam. Doesn't look like he has got any damage, so he may be okay. But right now we're going to jump back up to the leader and see what's going on here. Now there's a bit of a battle going on between Stinson. Look at him already gaining 7 places from the start. I'll jump to him quickly. Let's see where he is. He's in the Ferrari coming into turn 9 now. Simon goes very, very wide there into turn 9. But manages to get it back onto the racing line for turn 10. But Stinson is about to pounce. Now a bit further up we've got Leica about to take Jan. He's very close behind Jan right now. Everyone was clean through turn 1, I believe. Let's see if Leica can dive bomb into turn 3. No, he cannot. But he will squeeze and close up that gap as Jan takes a bit too much curve there. Leica won't have DRS yet. We've got to wait till lap 3 for that. But there is a bit of a battle going on between Tommy and Steven. Very close on track right now. We've got a bit of a problem with the timing sheet, so I can't see who's close on track. But I will move down to Atomic and Vilsep because these two are battling, as I saw from the track map. Vilsep looking down the inside into turn 4, getting the overtake done. Atomic not giving up though. He's still side by side, but Vilsep has the racing line and he's going to sneak ahead there before they even get to turn 6. Atomic looking down the inside. Okay, now that was wow. Atomic, that's got to be one of the overtakes of the season. That was brave, ambitious, and you got that to work. Well done, Atomic. But Vilsec hasn't given up here. Oh, it's Maximus. Vilsec has gone really wide, and Maximus has just overtaken Atomic there. Wow. Rosowski's retired from the session already. That puts AJ up into 3rd place, and we have a full-blown safety car. So let's see if we can see what happened. He looks like he came off. Oh, I can't actually see where he came off. Wow, we've got 4 drivers into the pits already. Tom, Santi, Matt and Vilsec. A bit of a front wing change for Matt, that's why he's taking so long. Vilsec's about to jump. Oh no, he's just in front of these 2 Toro Rosso drivers who are double stacked. Tom has come out ahead of everyone here in the pits, and Matt will follow. So the fact that these Toro Rossos double stacked has affected Santi a fair bit. He's only just got his wing on, his wheels have gone down to touch the ground, and away he goes. Now there is still a safety car. They are going to have to catch up to it. We're going to see the safety car on the side of the road here. You'll see it shortly on the right hand side there, just after turn 2. There it is. And the drivers aren't even at turn 9 yet, so this is going to be a few laps, I think, maybe lap 5 before the race restarts here. So I'm just going to have a sip of water and I'll get back to you. Now we just saw AJ pick up a 3-second time penalty. He may be serving that in the pits now. Let's have a look. He's already pulled away from his pit box, so he might have already served that. As we see Leica race leader currently catching up to the safety car. And AJ has come out on medium tyres, so he will be going to the end. Now, the problem Leica has right now is that as soon as he pits, I think he's... Wait, what tyres did he start on? That's like he started on the soft tyres. So as soon as he pits, he's going to put him in a really tricky position here. Because the safety car is going to bunch all of these drivers back together. That's why people pit under the safety car. Because, first of all, a lot of the drivers are travelling very slow around the track. Which means that if you usually lose about 25 seconds race time, because these drivers are moving so slowly around the track, you'll gain about 10 seconds. So it's good for that type of strategy. The other reason it's good is that, for the exact reason that where Leica is going to suffer here, is because AJ has now done his pit stop. He'll be riding behind the safety car for a few laps. that means he'll be able to extend his tyre strategy or his tyre stint for the second part, as we see Pitch Black come into contact with a driver there. He's picked up a 5-second penalty for a severe collision with Tommy. But as AJ's tyres are, you know, warming up and getting ready to race, Leica's are going to be falling off. Then Leica is going to have to pit sooner rather than later. And then because all the cars have been bunched up because of this safety car, he may even come out in last place. And that is the problem. But this is the problem with whoever's in first place when there's a safety car. It's always a problem as AJ gets really scruffy out of turn 10 there, because you have to gamble. If you don't pit, the guy behind you will. If you do, the guy behind you won't. And it's just a gamble you've got to take. And the person behind is always going to have higher odds of jumping you, depending on what you do. So it's a pretty difficult strategy. So the race has restarted, and Leica got jumped already by Steven. Sorry I missed that. I didn't actually get the notification that the safety car would be coming in. But Leica has already lost first place, and he's on 4-lap old softs now, as is the race leader. And those who are on fresh mediums are at least, and fresh softs are at least in 5th place or lower. So let's see what Leica's strategy is going to be here. Now we've got a yellow flag in sector 2 already, as we see some mats going off the track. Vilsec going off the track. We're on board with mats now, and Izak just slowly picking them off. Does he have wing damage? Yep, you can see there his entire front wing is missing. So Izak's pitted once already because he's on fresh softs. He's going to have to come in again, probably put on the mediums and take them to the end of the race. But we also have Pitch Black spinning his car, trying to get out of the way here. It looks like he might have some damage too, as he is now in last place. He's spinning again. He's not good at cooling down tyres when you go off track. You really do need to take it easy, as you see him spinning again. It's almost painful to watch here. You just need to cool your tyres down. He's still got his ERS set to overtake. He needs to turn it down and just go slowly. Now, if he hasn't cooled them down, he's going to spin as he's coming into turn 9 now. You can see it. Yep, there he goes. He corrects it, but he almost spun there because his tyres just aren't gripping to the track. He needs to take it easy. But anyway, while this is going on, YBN Steven has pulled away a fair amount after the safety car restart. Again, apologies for not catching that, but if he can keep this up, he may be able to even get the jump on Leica if he can undercut him and come in early into the pits. Now, it doesn't look like he's pitting yet. Leica doesn't look like he's pitting yet either, but Leica is going to want to get that position back as both of these drivers stay out on track for at least another lap. Leica just 5 tenths behind. We should get DRS back soon. And if it does come back, there we go, DRS enabled. We should see an overtake in the next few laps here from Leica. Not yet. He's not going to be able to get an overtake done yet. And the field has actually become quite separated a bit further down as well, so not too many people taking advantage of the safety car here. Now, Leica is gaining on Steven here. Far better entry into 6th there. Far better entry into 6. Now, he needs to try and make sure he can close the gap as much as possible before they get to turn 10. That will allow him to turn in nice and easy and take advantage of the DRS, which he now has. He didn't get a good close the gap, but Steven got a messy exit out of 10, and that has allowed Leica to close up. Oh, he dives down the inside. Oh, he broke a little bit too late there, and he's made a mistake, and that means Stinson and Tommy are going to jump him here. Ooh, he's not going to be too happy with that. Can AJ jump him as well? Leica's switched to the inside here. AJ might be able to outbrake him on these fresher medium tyres, but Leica's not giving it up, as you can see, and he squeezes AJ off the track, but AJ is still not giving up, and he is going to have DRS, but so is Leica. Now, Pitch Black is retired from the session. Not sure where he has retired exactly. I cannot see his... Oh, it's into turn... Oh, wow. He's retired into turn 3 as we've got another safety car. So we've got someone coming up to the back of him now. Let's see if we can see what happened. He's lost a wheel. Is that a wheel that he's lost? He may have lost a wheel. Let's see if Vilsec can see any more. Yes, he's lost a wheel. He has lost a wheel into turn 3. So we've got another safety car, and this might help Leica out now. Now, the only guys not to have pitted are... Oh, it's just Leica, Tommy, and Steven. So they're all going to pit now as we see Steven come into the pits. And Leica... Oh, AJ and Jan have pitted too. Wow. Okay, so... What does this mean? AJ, they're all probably going to go on mediums. I doubt they'll be able to take the softs to the end of the race. Let's have a look what they're going on. Leica's come out on mediums. Stinson's gone into the pits as well on softs. Simon has left the session. and Tom is on hard tyres right now. Wow. So there's actually quite a bit of drama going on in Discord right now as well. It seems that Pitch Black and Rizowski are not too happy. It looks like someone hit Reaper into turn 3 and that's why he went off. So that's super unfortunate, but make sure you keep your heads cool, guys. We can talk about this after the race. Simon disappeared too. I'm not sure what happened to Simon. Let's see if we can get an invite from someone. I can't invite, unfortunately, because I'm only in spectator mode. Now, I'll try to make sure we don't miss the safety car restart this time. Tom is going to be restarting. Santi picks up a 5-second penalty. The problem is, Izat is so far behind that he may not catch up to the safety car this lap. I don't think he will, so it looks like it's going to be out for another lap. As we see Matt dive into the pit lane whilst the safety car is still out. Interesting strat there. So it's kind of hard to say who's won and lost here. The good thing is that Leica made a mistake into turn 1. He came out behind, well, I think he was in 4th or 5th place. But he has managed to retain 5th and be on medium tyres. Now, the longer this safety car stays out, the more likely these drivers should have pitted onto the softs. But if they started on the softs, of course, then do not go back onto them. But Stinson is one of the drivers who started on the softs, went to mediums, and now is back on softs. So I think he's won this race. AJ is another driver that's done that too. He's going to be able to push from the get-go. Ugh, a lot going on. So safety car could be in this lap. Still waiting for a notification. We'll just have to wait and see. There we go. Safety car in this lap. So Tom's going to start backing the pack up to let the safety car get back into the pits. And he's going to want to... I don't think it's wise to accelerate before 9 and 10. I think you want to do it on the entry into turn 10 to make sure you can pull away quickly whilst the other drivers are still going through the corner. Let's see where he does it. He's still backing them up. Good man. Good man. Now. No. Oh, it's a little bit late. But he managed to pull away. Well done, Tom. That was a pretty good restart there. Now, look at this battle that's going on between Stinson and Max, as Max and YBN Steven are glitching each other again. But Stinson is about to pounce on the rear of Tom. And he gets the overtake done. But there's still a bit of a battle going on between these top 4 drivers right now. None of them are wanting to let this leader escape. Look what's going on here between Stinson and YBN as Stinson breaks a little bit later, locks up his front right. Finally, we've seen a lock up from Stinson, and he pulls away in first place. Steven dropping 2 tenths behind here. Now behind him, Max is just about to catch him too. Remember, these two guys are glitching quite heavily, so I'll leave that battle there for now because it seems like their connection between each other is not the greatest right now. But we will keep an eye and see what's going on. Yeah, they're still inside each other. AJ may be able to jump them, not too sure. He just needs to make sure he stays clear of any potential damage, but it looks like Steven is maintaining his position here. Now looking a bit further down, let's switch to interval and see how close other drivers are. We've got Leica very close to Tom now. He might be able to get the overtake done before they even get to turn 2. He did it on the exit of 2, and now he's coming into 3. And he has got the overtake done. So Leica's back up to 5th place now. A little bit further down, we've got a bit of a battle going on for 6th place, as well as we see 3 drivers almost going 3 wide downhill into turn 4. But Tom is currently out in front on those hard tyres. Can the Mercedes look down the inside? It looks like the Mercedes can, as we see Vilcek going very, very wide there on turn 4. He's going to have to come back on track. He's not having the best of races today. Now again, this safety car has really bunched this pack back together this time. It's far better than it was before. And we have lots of battles going on throughout the midfield. Now further up, we've got AJ taking YBN Steven there for 2nd place. Let's hope they can keep it clean as they're coming into turn 10. Yes, they can. It seems that him and Max are still jumping up and down on each other. But nice and clean, AJ up into 2nd place now. And Leica is a 2nd behind YBN. And let's hope that he can catch them soon and at least get a podium here. Izat picks up a 3-second time penalty. And we have Max gaining on AJ a little bit as well. And meanwhile, Jan is about to go around the outside on Izat before they get to turn 4. Let's see who can be the last of the late breakers. Looks like it's Izat for now as he stays ahead, but can Jan do the cutback? No, he can't. Izak was a lot earlier on the throttle there, and you saw him pull away smoothly from Jan there. Now, Leica has closed that gap by half a second already. He's 1.2 behind. He's now less than 7/10 behind. He needs to keep his cool here, and if he can, he's going to make quick work of both Steven and Max. Max is on older tyres, and there's only 5 laps left, including this one. So Leica needs to really act now if he's going to attack. You can see how much management he does on his ERS. Right now, he's relying on DRS to keep up. But I think he's just kind of gone into consistent pace mode rather than attack, attack, attack to make sure he has tyres at the end. And I think he's going to wait for these 2 drivers to kind of take each other out. So we'll have to wait and see. Meanwhile, Izat's gaining on Leica, which will give Leica even more of a reason to close that gap on Steven now and get the overtake done so he doesn't lose out to Izat. So Leica's looking down the outside. He hasn't done it, but Steven goes very wide. Now Leica's looking down the inside. Still not going to get it done yet, but he will have a lot of DRS power here. And he's gone around the outside before they get to turn 1. But Steven is not giving that up yet, though. He is not giving that up. Leica has come out ahead, and he might get DRS again. Is DRS not activated? No one's got their DRS on right now. And now Leica is ahead, but Steven and Izat are both going to be pushing him here as Steven goes down the inside. A little bit of contact between these drivers. They do keep it clean, but look, Leica has come out behind both of them, and he's now in 6th place, unfortunately. That's a shame. Now, a little bit further down, we've got, I think, a battle going on between Tom and Vilcek. Vilcek staying ahead on medium tyres right now. Tom starting to struggle slightly on the hards. But Izat has now overtaken YBN, and Mats has overtaken YBN as well, so Mats comes out of nowhere, and now you can see this amazing 5-driver battle for 4th place going on. Let's hope they can all keep it clean, but we will stick with this because this is what we want to see. Atomic has just joined this fight as well, let's have a look from his perspective and see Leica just behind Izat there, as we see one of the drivers, YBN, coming into the pits right now. Leica's moved back. Oh no, Leica's still in 5th place now, and he is going to be chasing Izat just 3/10 behind. Now Atomic is already looking down the inside of Matt on the exit of 3. If he can brake just a second or half a second later. Oh, he looks down the inside in a move to slightly avoid, and he has come into contact with him, unfortunately. I don't think he realised how late he was braking there, and as he saw Max's car slowing down way quicker, he had to avoid, go down the inside, locked up, hit the the side of Max's car, and unfortunately lost the front. Now Leica is just 2/10 behind Izat right now. I expected Izat just to simply pull away as young Stinson picks up another penalty. Carter, I'll check out the Instagram tomorrow. I've still got work to do after this race. So Leica does have DRS now. He's gaining on him, but I think he's just a little bit too late as Izat chooses the inside line here. Squeezes him a little, but left enough space. That was fair. That was fair. Leica's got DRS again here. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to catch him. Now, they are on lap 17, so after this there's just going to be one lap to go. Leica's going to take 5th currently. I'm not sure if Stinson's going to take 1st place because he has picked up a fair amount of penalties. But let us not forget that last to 1st anyway, regardless of his penalties, is still an achievement. So well done, Stinson, there again. But the battle now is, can Leica catch Izat and can Jan catch Max? I think they're the closest on track, so we'll stick with them. Doesn't look like Jan's going to do it because he's just got really messy into both 9 and 10, and this is the last lap now. So we'll jump back to Leica and see if his DRS can give him any kind of boost as they are going on up to turn 2 and 3 here. He's close. He's close. His ERS is set to hot lap. I think he's going to do it. This is the last lap hope for Leica here. Bit of contact between the drivers there. Oh, bit of contact again as Izat squeezes him off the track slightly. I don't think he left enough space there. Now I'm going to quickly jump up to Stinson, who has just crossed the line. Let's see if AJ could get the win. Nope, he stays in 2nd place. So we're now going to jump to Maximus, who is about to take the final podium slot. Leica is so close behind. Izat though. Quickly jump up to Max as he crosses the line, and let's see if Leica can get it done. I don't think he's going to, unfortunately. It was very close at the end. Oh no, he's finished in 4th. Oh, he did jump him. He jumped him because Izat had a penalty, I imagine. So well done there. Vilsack is coming up to cross the line in 8th place right now. And next will be... Oh, Vilsack jumps Mats because Mats had a penalty. And now Atomic crosses the line in 10th. And Tom jumps Atomic because Atomic had a penalty. So many penalties in that race. Wow. As YBN jumps Atomic too because he was less than 5 seconds behind. Wow. And then finally we've got Santi, who's kissing the wall a bit too much there, taking 12th place. And the last to cross the line will be Tommy in 13th place in the Mercedes. So well done, guys. Another very eventful race with a lot of aggressive driving there. Now that's given these drivers enough practice for D2 and D1 this weekend, and we hope to see you there as well. It will start, D1 will start on Saturday at 4 PM UTC, and D2 will start on Saturday at 6 PM UTC. They'll be racing in Austria, doing an 18-minute quali and 50% race. It is the second to last race of the season. There are still positions in 2 and 3 for Division 1 to be fought for, and every position in Division 2 is up for grabs too. So yeah, hope to see you there, guys, and thanks very much.